Phil Robertson, the bearded patriarch of the Duck Dynasty clan, was more than just a reality TV icon. He was a man shaped by faith, failure, and redemption. Best known as the founder of Duck Commander and a voice for traditional values, Phil's story was always centered on family. And in 2020, that story gained an unexpected and powerful new chapter. Born in 1946 in Vivian, Louisiana, Phil lived much of his early life off the land. He rose from humble beginnings to national fame with his family's hit reality show Duck Dynasty. Married to Miss K since 1966, the couple raised 4 sons, Alan, Jace, Willie, and Jep. The Robertsons became a household name, not just for their duck calls, but for their unapologetic Christian values, love of family, and deep Southern roots. But in 2019, a quiet revelation shook the family tree. While in her 40s, a woman named Phyllis Robertson Thomas discovered through a DNA test that she was, in fact, the daughter of Phil Robertson, conceived during a period in Phil's life before he embraced his faith. At the time, Phil had long left behind his wild years, having become a devout Christian and spiritual leader to many. When Phyllis reached out with the results, Phil wasn't shocked. "Given my past," he once shared, "it wasn't all that surprising." But he didn't hesitate. In an emotional video titled "Dysfunction to Dynasty," Phil recalled placing his hands on Phyllis's face and seeing himself in her eyes. "Welcome aboard," he said. "She was lost, but now she's found." Miss K, too, embraced Phyllis immediately. She had long prayed for a daughter, though she never expected that prayer to be answered later in life. "She wanted a relationship, and we wanted one too," Miss K said. That bond quickly grew strong. After their reunion in February 2020, Phyllis and her family moved next door to the Robertsons. She began learning the rhythms of the family, joining in Bible studies, duck hunts, and home-cooked meals. Phil taught her how to prepare his favorite dishes: jambalaya, pork chops, pancakes, and the treasured mayhaw jelly. "We built memories quickly," Phyllis shared. "He taught me how to cook before he taught me how to hunt. Those quiet moments in the kitchen mean more to me now than I ever realized then." When Phil Robertson passed away at the age of 79, tributes poured in from all over the country. But for Phyllis, the loss was deeply personal and bittersweet. "I wish I had more time," she wrote, "but I have overwhelming joy knowing he's with Jesus." Her heartfelt social media posts reflected not only grief, but gratitude. These are just a small glimpse of the countless moments we hold dear. We're truly moved by the overwhelming love and prayers shared by so many whose lives were impacted by Dad. In another post, filled with photos of her and Phil cooking together, Phyllis wrote, "I wonder if he's up in heaven now, serving up some of his best dishes. I can only imagine Jesus taking a bite of Dad's mayhaw jelly. Sweet perfection." Phyllis's journey into the Robertson family wasn't just about finding a long-lost father. It was about restoration. It was about a man who had once been lost himself, welcoming the daughter he never knew, with open arms and an open heart. Their time together was short, but rich, filled with laughter, faith, food, and healing. Their bond became a final, living testimony to Phil Robertson's belief in grace and second chances. In Phyllis, he found not just a daughter, but a beautiful reminder that no story is ever too broken to be redeemed.